family. Let me put y'all on Do Not Disturb. Now we don't watch this motherfucker stream for 40 days and 40 nights, and we ain't seen no motherfucker therapy. All I hear is a goddamn baby in the background asking for some god therapy. I don't want to hear nothing else from you, Rock Tards. I will block 100,000 of you off my god Instagram and off my god Patreon. I don't want you. I don't want you. All y'all gotta do is demand it. Pray for it. Demand it. You don't even give a damn. You fake ass fans. I don't want you here. Log out. Matter of fact, that's why I got. Hi family, welcome to Donna the Billionaire. Thank y'all so much for always supporting me. Thank y'all for always tuning in. Hey, hold on. I gotta hear Carlissa because she's really giving it up, okay? What's up, Miami? I'm telling you, I just came from Miami 2 weekends ago, and when I say y'all showed me a mighty good time, okay? I'm talking about showed me a gorgeous good time. Miami don't owe me nothing. You hear me? I did realize something about Miami though. Miami is a place where it's a lot of illusions there though. Like you could probably meet some people who got something going on, but it's more of a fun place. So like people say a lot of things about Detroit, like, oh, it got abandoned houses or whatever, but like niggas is really getting money out there. Like in the Midwest, Chicago, Detroit, like if they really get money. Really get money. Like it ain't no facades, it ain't no fake it till you make it. We didn't even know nothing about that stuff until we came to the South. What do you mean fake it till you make it? You better make it for real or how you gonna survive? Like, no. But in Miami and like Atlanta and stuff like that, like just the South in general, it's a lot of people like pretending to be doing stuff and not really got too much motion going on. So I realized that about the southern states. It's people out here who got stuff going on. Shout out to them. I ain't saying that it's not, but it's a lot of like illusions going on. But other than that, how y'all doing? How are you guys doing? Y'all, I want to just thank God for I just want to first of all thank God for just like how good he is. First of all, if y'all know anything, put hearts in the chat because God is beyond good. So good. So good. Let me get my food real quick.
relationship with your grandson. When you first saw him, that was the only time you was going to see him. And people like y'all just need to die. Like, I hate people that just on this earth specifically just want to be here, just want to pop it and talk shit. Like, I felt this feeling with your
Like
son.
turn the oven off.
I think people like y'all would be so fucking hurt. Like, you feel me? And be so fucking evil. You feel me? And people that be so fucking hurt and so evil and just out of place and just be mean to everybody for no reason. Like, you got no reason to terrorize anybody. Call them out on your story. That's one thing I am talking my shit about to face. Like, I know we was beefing, but you was never supposed to post your son dick. Or, like, he get that weird shit from his mother. Like, and I feel like as an adult, he's going to learn that's going to hinder him every time being like his mother. You feel me? So, people like her just need to die. Like, I don't know. I just feel like evil people that just think being evil is funny needs to die. Like,
but trying to tell that girl she can't drink while she's pregnant. Told her to stay home while she and be a mom so the baby can have good vibrations and be at home with her, not at the club with the liquor. We all watched it. Or do y'all think we dumb? Do y'all think we dumb? I don't have nothing to say about that girl at all. And matter of fact, shame on y'all. Shame on y'all who got children. I know y'all drank y'all kids into the universe too, and that y'all all support together because y'all all think that shit is cute, and it's not. It's not cute at all. It's only 9 months. She stopped drinking for the boxing for 9 months, didn't she? Okay. Now she on there talking about, Daddy, can you wait? I need to get a drink. So what that tells us, she's frauding and faking consent to this day. Shame on the family members. And I watched only Tasiki try to stop her from drinking. Only person I seen try to stop her from turning up that bottle on that Zeus network was Tasiki. And y'all did that girl dirty. Y'all did the only person who could help her, control her, and get her together. Y'all took that from her too. That was the only person that would stand up to her and hold her accountable and keep her off that liquor. And y'all took that girl from her too. Shame on you, Rocktar. I don't blame just Krishan for that baby because I already know she don't have the upbringing or the mental capacity to make all the right choices. But her fan base and all them T pages that condoned in that shit, shame on you. Shame on you.
I like to play option too.
This other wicked witch of the goddamn West, and y'all over there kikiing. If I see one of y'all log onto that shit, I'm gonna block y'all. And I'm not playing.
Skincare gonna be
Is here for a bag. Literally the
Thayers,
6 abortions, and now she would have kept control.
Tasha,
My son.
Clinique. Yeah. Who is that? Who is Philly Phil? Cause I was so loved in middle school and high school by everybody. If you somebody I know, shout out to you. If not, shout out to the Donna who made you fall in love with her. But yeah, right now I got on Clinique sunscreen, which is a really good. So before I moved to Florida, I didn't know that I had to wear sunscreen, and it broke my face out real bad because I was just like in the sun all the time. But I went to a dermatologist. I found out I had to wear sunscreen. I started getting chemical peels, which the chemical peels was good, but I wanted to clear my face up naturally without the chemicals. You feel me? So I started going Clean Brands, which is my friend. She put me on Thayers. Thayers got amazing skincare products. Tatcha, Japanese skincare brand, amazing skincare products. Numbers in Korean skincare brand, amazing products. I do got some of the Ordinary. Like if it's something that I need the direct ingredients, I'm gonna go the Ordinary, which is like the niacinamide, the alpha L-butane to treat dark spots, azelaic acid. Um, but for the most part, I just do all like natural numbers in Thayer's, Tatcha, and then even like if I wanted to wear makeup, I go to Clinique because Clinique they they do have heavy foundation and stuff, but I've never bought that. I've only bought the the sunscreen, but it got tint in it, so you can get the sunscreen the same color as your skin color. It's not like foundation where it's gonna like cover your. It's not full coverage or nothing like that. It's just sunscreen, but you can get it in your skin color. Cause like natural sunscreen has a white tint and it can make your face look like pale and filmy. You know what I'm saying? So, but when it comes to actual makeup, I can't tell y'all what brand I use because I don't even really use it like that. You gonna tell when I got it on, cause you need more. Oh, your mom, she ugly. That's what you said. Oh, okay. God bless her soul. But anyways, yeah. So like, if I actually had foundation on, it would be flawless. I didn't ever used to wear makeup, but lately I've been feeling like I found something. One of my friends put me on something that I really like, but I don't wear it like that because it's expensive for one, and I just like to like most days I just like to do my skincare. Like when I wear, if I was to wear makeup, like the actual foundation, to me is not really a benefit to my skin. So I would rather just I would rather just no, the skin is tea, but let's check out the hair though. Like when I say my hair care regimen is just, yeah. My hair growing a lot. Let me see. I don't know if y'all can see how like my hair is really growing a lot. It's just in a ponytail right now, but
Your relationship
my
out
hair
on
growing a
it
lot.
with your, which if that's your baby daddy, you trying to work that out between the two of y'all. But what you can best believe is if that's my baby, you ain't gonna have to worry about shit. You around here chasing these motherfucking crack. Never seen no shit like this. You cannot get Andre to do no shit like this, honey. Have a baby with a crackhead? Oh no. He is not going for that. He might be struggling with his own shit, honey, but he is not fixing to have no baby and hope a crackhead teach the baby how to read. Okay? Care ain't paid. We gonna pay it today though. And if the day ain't paid, when you was subbing up, you was supposed to say sub up to help me with this daycare. But that's okay, cause the mama done got the subs right here for the daycare. We gonna get that daycare money and the dance class. That motherfucker ain't paid shit. That man finna charge Jaden for all of that content that he just gave her. That motherfucker wants some money for the content he just gave her. Okay?
T, for hair growth, I got a consistent regimen when it comes to hair growth. First of all, I try not to like have my hair out. My hair only been out for 2 days. I usually have it like put up. Um, I haven't. I don't do heat like every day, not every week, not every month. Like I go months without heat. Um, Definitely heavy on the deep condition. Right now, the deep conditioner I'm using is Baskin Lather, but when it comes to my shampoo and my conditioner, I use Biotin by Dr. I think it's Dr. Fields. I use Biotin hair shampoo and conditioner with the hair oil, but I also make homemade hair oil. It got like rosemary, hibiscus, and stuff like that in there. I got a few herbs in it, but I actually make it. It is available on my website. If anybody want to try the hair oil. What else do I do for my hair? I do take vitamins. I take vitamins every day. I take multivitamins. I take ashwagandha so that I'm never stressed. Like, stress make your hair fall out too. I be putting y'all up on all the stuff that I do. I put my links up or like all the vitamins I take and everything. But my hair has been growing. I need to find something to watch. Did y'all find me a husband yet? Did y'all find my man yet? Because I told y'all to go on a mission to go find him and tag him in my page and go tell him about me. I'm joking, y'all. I'm joking. God already preparing him for me. Dang. I need to stop before they try to copyright my page or something, because that song is trash and we ain't trying to get no copyright behind no trash. I'm about to get off here. I just wanted to come see y'all for a minute. Clarissa is tripping. I mean, I said Clarissa, Carlissa. Let me turn the light on. It is 8:20. Y'all, today was a beautiful day. I ain't gonna lie. Today was a beautiful day. Oh, my arm. I gotta do Bible study. I gotta get in my word. I gotta get in my word. I gotta get in my word.
Rashida's stories called yesterday. I said to myself, I don't ever see like Rashida or anybody. I wonder where her store. I want to go to her store. You are so beautiful. We love you. Me and my daughter love you. No,
I'm doing a whole lot of music stuff. I hope they don't copyright my page.
on, y'all. And he wearing them too. I'm talking about rocking it up. Okay? Why does Lex look like a stud right now? What is going on? We love a smooth transition. What are we transitioning? I think she even got the light with the shit down.
Amen. There's nothing you can't face me full of grace. Stay in the word, sis, and you can never go wrong. Why are the...
Oh, she always been a little tomboy. Okay.
I don't know why they all tuning in, girl. But
For one, you got everybody number. Why is you on the internet?
I'm just relaxing.
Why is you running to the internet and you got everybody number?
Today,
Why you couldn't call him?
I did quite a bit.
And be like, hey, I don't like how this happened. Like, you know what? Instead, you went set up the camera that Jack bought you to Poppy. How can you don't want to set your camera up to take care of your family, but you want to set your camera up to tear your partner down?
Damn.
That should make me side-eye you right there. But let's get into it. How you didn't get paid? You benefited from Jack in so many ways. He literally got your teeth done, bought you watches, cameras, sections, bottles, black trucks, trips, bought your kids stuff for school. He did so much for you that will never amount to the amount that you think you're supposed to get paid. Listen, I booked security literally 4 hours, and I paid $280, which brings the total to about $70 an hour. Let's just say somebody charge $100 an hour. It takes Jack about 5-6 hours to make a video. So you telling me that you would rather get $500 a month, because Jack do one video a month. You would rather get $500 a month than all this other stuff that he did for you? Stupid. Everybody that's pointing their finger at Jack, turn y'all big ass head around.
Damn.
And ask him, why the is you getting up, getting dressed, and going somewhere where you're not getting paid? Let's talk about that. You a grown ass man. You got kids. You got responsibility. If you really not getting paid, why the is you not going to get a job? Why the is you still getting ready and going to Jack video where you're not making no money? Because you is getting paid. You getting paid in everything he do for you. Why would I do all this for you and pay you? And if you was a real, you would say, hey, Jack, I'm a man, bro. I'm not gonna sit here and watch you do all this shit. Just pay me what I'm owed. If you really wanted to get paid.
I ain't gonna lie. I would have had to tell that, like, well, technically he did. But he said he sent him a sarcastic something. Oh, he said he paid him for 3 videos and kept it moving. I will say, realistically, though,
I need something to watch. Cardi B finna drop another banger. But with that being said, let me make sure everything is paid. My auto policy rate went down. Talk to me. What it look like? Yeah. Because I've been paying $400 for insurance. Huh? Thank you. I'm just vibing, y'all. I made it my business to. I said that I was gonna stay consistent and just come on here sometimes and vibe with y'all. So that's just what I'm doing. I ain't really got nothing too much I was getting into. I'm actually finna go lay down. Just been chilling for real. Don't need nothing. I need that money.
This is a sign for help, fellas. This is a sign for help. When you see this face, it's a sign for help. Because ain't no way he's supposed to picking up these buns. They look like they weigh a ton. Ain't no way. Fellas.
Y'all know what I need to do? I need to go through my through my like subscribers and my followers and stuff and just start blocking and deleting. Block, delete, block, delete, block, delete, block, delete. Cause like I'm from Detroit, Michigan. Thank you everybody for my compliments. Where's my gifts? Why y'all not sending me no gifts? It's giving very much not financially stable on this live. I'm just playing. But look, y'all. I feel like people just be like, people from my past just be trying to like keep up with me or like see what I'm doing or like they not supporting nothing. Like I'm kind of over it. And I have been so blessed to be in a place in my life where whether they support or not, I'm still straight. Um, I said that because like people be usually sending me gifts on here. Like yesterday, I had some of my longtime subscribers on here. It's kind of like, so YouTube is kind of like what TikTok is to other people. Like my supporters and stuff be sending me gifts and stuff. That's why I said that. But I don't think I know none of y'all anyway. But anyways, the point of me saying that, I feel like y'all be tripping. I'm just vibing. Y'all, my Cash App is Heaven's Doors. It's HeavensDoors. Heaven's Doors. It should say Donnathebillionaire for anybody who is care to know. But anyways, what I was saying was this. I feel like my old past, my past is closed. It's over with. Like I'm in a new era, and and I feel like people just taking up space on my friend list. I don't even want some people to be able to watch me no more. Y'all, I ain't gonna lie. I got a friend who I genuinely loved like crazy, and we just stopped talking. Like, stopped talking. Out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. And I wish him all the best, you know what I'm saying? I know we had differences, but it's very rare that you meet people like that's actually genuinely friends that you click with, and then it be the smallest thing and y'all don't talk no more. That's crazy. That's crazy. Because God really put all of us here to help each other and be there for each other. And then sometimes we be letting like personal stuff, personal feelings. Oh, how you said this. Oh, you know, my people feel this way about you, or whatever the case. We be letting very little things cause us to like fall out with our folks. And that ain't cool. I really don't too much. I ain't really too much tight about it. I'm chilling, I'm cool, but what I've noticed is that guys, I think that men do not know how to like accept women for who they are. Like one thing I know about women, we can have moments or times in a month or like, or I would even say character traits to where we can sometimes we have boundaries that men are not used to. Sometimes we can say things in a way that men are used to. Sometimes we have a demeanor, or sometimes we are like, we mean what we say and we say what we mean, and we don't care whether people like it or not. Because if it's not disrespectful, it's not, you know what I'm saying? I shouldn't have to hold back how, you know, my personality or how I feel if I'm not being disrespectful to you. But what I notice is that sometimes men, they don't know how to like continue friendships when they go through it with females. Like I'm gonna just give you out an example. Like my friend, he really like my cousin. He passed away 2 days ago, and I'm talking about me and him used to like butt heads like about stupid stuff. But he knew me. He really knew me, and he loved me for just as being a genuine person. And like we would butt heads, but he'd give me a couple days of space, but he'd always come back around. Like we just had that family bond to where my attitude didn't scare him. My attitude didn't intimidate him. My attitude um didn't like make him feel like we wasn't family or we love each other no more. Second example, I got another friend. I've known him maybe about 5 years now. I think we met in 2022. I'm talking about like this is literally my dog. Like I freaking love him as a friend. Like we literally just friends, and he is very supportive to me. He's done a lot for me. But what I can say is one day I snapped out on him because I had just got off work. I had worked 2 jobs this day. This one I was working a part-time job, and I was doing, you know, y'all know I do taxes, but I had picked up a part-time job because I needed to pay an attorney, and I had to and I didn't want to take the money out of like my regular money, so I was like, okay, let me pick up a side job so I could pay the attorney. Boom. And I get off work this day, and I was mad tired, and I just wanted to go to sleep. This nigga pulls up at my house without calling me, without telling me coming, nothing. And he wanted me to get up out the bed and do something for him. And I was just like, nigga, no. Like, I'm not on your time. I'm not getting up. I'm not coming to the door. Like, no. I told you multiple days I was going to do this for you, and you didn't come. Now you want to try to come when I'm in the bed. We still friends to this day. You feel me? Like, we still friends because some people... So say if you like a guy who grew up in a house with sisters. If you grew up with sisters, you know, girls always going off. Girls be having attitudes. Like, but you kind of get used to it. But I feel like I feel like some people just not used to female personalities. I don't know. I don't really know how to say it, but yeah, either way it go. I just feel like, dang. I know I wasn't in the wrong the last time we spoke, but I be feeling like sometimes people be like they be tight, and they be taking stuff too personal. But I don't know. Even one of my brothers, he the same. Like if you piss him off, he won't talk to you for a long time. I paid my light bill today. What was the marketing people name? Um, Please make a note. Okay. Postcard. I don't even remember who was the last person that I spoke to. Let's see. I will be calling y'all tomorrow. Who is that? But I am. Hey, everybody who just came in. I let you handle this. Yes, yes, yes. Justify. God always win. Yes, yes, yes. I'm a champion. Did it off the strength. I think I'm gonna watch Belly tonight. Should I watch Belly? Should I watch Baps? Or should I watch Friday? Belly. I probably do. I want to watch a classic. I did want to watch All the Queen's Men today because that was my show, but it didn't. A new episode did not come on. There's no episodes of Raising Kanan. I don't know, so I need something to watch. I'm trying to relax. Get it off strength. I'm small. Yes, yes. Just give it to God. Country, Southern rappers talk so funny. Yeah, you my yes. Thank you. Only time I'm back and forth. I just want to watch something entertaining.
It causes tremendous.
Thank you. What? Game of Thrones? I haven't watched that. What about the Polygamist? People been telling me about the Polygamist. I haven't watched that yet either. Y'all, we need to pray for Krishan Jr. He need help.
Yo, kid tapping in, man. Hey, it's hot outside. My lip.
Krishan Jr. need help. He need prayer. I am not paying for no new subscriptions. We don't got HBO, so ain't gonna be able to do it. The thing about me though, when I have series, I watch them like all day, every day. Oh, you think it might last me a month? Bruh, I'm gonna be done with that in like a week. My daughter be so mad at me. She be like, Mommy, you supposed to save some episodes. I don't know how to do that. If it's really good, oh no, I'm watching it every day. Breaking Bad was good to me. Queen of South was good to me. I like cartel movies. I like, I'm trying to get away from all the gangster stuff, but I really do like that type of stuff. What other series was good? Power Book 2. I love The Wire. Snowfall was good, but they kind of turned me off once that man did that to the other man in the room. I was like, oh yeah, no, cut that off. What other series did I binge watch? God always win. We gonna win again. I'm a champion. Did it off the strength? Yes, yes, yes. Gave it to God. We gonna prosper. Hey, trust the Father. Gave you my yes.
But niggas like bitches with rosters though, because like if that nigga is your only nigga, he start thinking that you don't get niggas. But it's not that I don't get niggas. I'm just stiff on niggas. But niggas like bitches with rosters though, because like if that nigga is your only nigga, he start thinking that you don't get niggas. But it's not that I don't get niggas. I'm just stiff on niggas. But niggas like bitches with rosters, because like if that nigga is your only nigga, he start thinking that you don't get niggas. But it's not that I don't get niggas. I'm just stiff on niggas.
Y'all is tripping, bruh. This how I know y'all is just tripping, because I ain't even date nobody in 2023. The internet is just a crazy place. I literally dated absolutely nobody in 2023. Y'all just tripping out. Give you my yes. Sorry, babe. He gave you the wrong live stream, because I wasn't dating nobody in 2023. Absolutely nobody. Too bad, because in 2023, let me call your bluff. Where do your ex live? Let's see. Where do your ex live? Because I know where I was living in 2023. So since we trolling, let's troll. I'll wait. Because I know for a fact I wouldn't date nobody in 2023. So try again. How long I've been single? I've been single for like I was single for like about 8-9 months now, but before then I only talked to the person that I was dating for like I talked to him for like 8 months on, then disappeared for 8 months, then I talked to him for 8 months on. So like I literally met him in April 2024. So this 2023 person, I know they lying. I know they lying. I know exactly where I was at in 23. I didn't even live in Florida in 2023. No, I wasn't the problem. He was the problem. That's why he came back, respectfully. I disappeared because it wasn't working for me. Just leaving folks I love. I technically didn't love them really like that. Because I'm an abstinent woman. I'm abstinent. I live abstinent. I'm a woman of, I'm a woman of faith. And so I'm abstinent till I actually, like, I'm kind of like an intentional dater though. Like if I don't see myself marrying you, I'm not going to date you. I never said say his name. You're lying. I never said say his name. I said where did he live, which is I know you're lying. You're just trolling because I didn't date nobody in 2023. So I feel sorry for whatever he gave you. I let you handle it. Yes, yes, yes. You definitely trolling. Because you still ain't said where he lived. What state was it? This is how I know you trolling. Because you still haven't yet to say the state. I never said say his name. I said what state? So because I know you trolling. Exactly. Exactly. Yes, yes, yes. You wouldn't say it online because you're lying. Y'all be tripping. I'm covered, protected. I've already got tested. Let me see if I can give y'all my chart, because this is how I know this person is just so slow. I get tested every single year. Let me see if I got my chart. This is so funny. I let you handle this. Yes, yes, yes. I'm a champion. I feel so sorry that you went through that, girl. I feel so sorry that you went through that, girl. I'm smart. Leave it to God. We gonna prosper. Trust the Father. Oops, that's my. I'm a champion. Girl, don't nobody care. Don't nobody care about what y'all been doing on and off for years. You killing the vibe, shawty. You gotta go. Let me go ahead and like be weird. Nah, they weird. They definitely weird. Cause I wasn't dating nobody in 2023, and that's why if that was real, I never told her to identify nobody. I said, what state do he live in? That's how I know she lying. Cause I wasn't living where I live now in 2023. I know exactly where I was living. And the only person I was dating in 2023, guess what? He was in jail for almost so many of the months of 2023. So I wasn't technically dating anyone. And he got out. He got out like in he got out in like he got out in like he got out in like he was my friend. Like, he was my friend, like, way before he got locked up. But then he got locked up in 2023. And he got out sometime early 2024. But I've been abstinent. I've been abstinent for a little while. So they tripping because I don't know what they talking about. I don't know what that nigga was in there doing. I don't give a dang on. We was doing nothing but just talking on the phone. What do I care? What do I care? Y'all be caring about some stupid stuff. But somebody asked me, like, why do I go so long being single? Like, I think my last real relationship before the person that tried to pursue me in 2024, honestly, if I can be honest, I was 2020, I bought my first house. That was my focus. I remodeled my house. I fixed it up, got it livable and everything, found me a tenant. 2021, I went on tour. I did 10 states in 1 year. I did my music. I did acting. I opened up for Cassidy. I was on a creative entertainment run it was plane to hotel to plane to like Airbnb, like shows. That's what I was doing 2021. And I had so much fun in 2021. Like that was really my first time ever genuinely leaving Detroit and like as an adult, and like seeing that it was so much more life out there and I wanted to explore that life more. So I was like, okay, I'm finna move from Detroit, cuz like when I did my tour, it was so many doors open for me. um I saw that I had support in the world. Not, you know what I'm saying? Detroit wasn't where my only support system. And I wanted more of that growth. So I sat back and I was like, I got a house that I own. I can sell my house and just start my life over somewhere. So I was looking at all the states that I traveled and I was just like, okay, where did I like the most? My kids really liked it Myrtle Beach, but I wasn't going to go live in no South Carolina because I didn't know nothing about no South Carolina. So my choice specifically was going to be between Texas, Atlanta, and Florida. Those was the three choices I had because I was like, dang, Atlanta got a lot of motion for me. That's where my acting was at. That's where my DJs was at. That's where I opened up for Cassidy at. That's where I did a lot of my music shows. Florida was more of like pretty scenery where I can vlog at, and I had a little motion out here. So then it was Texas. Texas was just like where I wanted to duck off and just raise my kids at. So I sat and I thought about it for a while. I ended up, this is how I know that this person, I ain't even gonna say where I moved to in 2023 because I know that that person was trolling. I moved somewhere in 2023. I literally dated nobody when I was living in that house. It was my first time ever living in that state. This is how I know that they trolling. I didn't know nobody where I lived at. I liked where I lived, but it was more expensive because, mind you, I owned my house in Detroit, so I wasn't paying no rent. I was only paying lights and water and taxes every 6 months. So I moved to this new place where I'm paying like 1,800 a month for a 3 bedroom. Cool, the house was nice, but I would say I wasn't really prepared for that complete huge jump of economy change, because I'm going from all of my money that I'm making, I'm able to use it for my lifestyle. I'm able to just live and have fun. You know, I pay my taxes, I pay my water, I pay my lights, but I'm really straight for real. So then I move somewhere and every single month I'm paying somebody else my money. I didn't like that. So I moved out that house, went back to Detroit. I didn't go back to Detroit. I moved out that house, and then I moved to Georgia. I'm not gonna say where I lived in Georgia. So I moved out that house, which is where I stayed in 2023 while people trying to troll. Dated no one. Um, Let me see. Actually, you know what? I met somebody when I was there, and that's who I just said was my friend to this day. That I snapped on him because he pulled up at my house without calling. He wanted me to do something for him. I met him there when I lived in that house. And as a matter of fact, we still friends to this day. So, no, he can attest to where I lived at. Anyways, so then in 2024, I ended up moving to Georgia. I lived there for 1 year. I had a freaking ball. I loved Georgia so bad. But the schools wasn't really no good. So I was like, I didn't want to live there, and you know, I'm building myself up. I'm doing acting gigs. I'm doing all of this stuff, but my kids are not getting the learning that they need. So that's the only reason why I left Georgia, because the high schools was trash and my girls was just starting high school. So that's pretty much for the last 5 years. I will say I have been trying to explore my life outside of Detroit. That's why it hasn't been like just no set me with nobody. Like I've been trying to really like ground myself and plant my feet somewhere solid outside of Detroit, which I'm finally, I finally have that now. But at first, man, first it was just like exploring. I didn't even want to like buy no house. I didn't want to rent nothing. I didn't want to do none of that. I just wanted to explore because I had never left Detroit as an adult. So that's what the first 2021, 22, 23, those 3 years was about, just getting to know where I wanted to be outside of Detroit. I went back home 2 times, and that's when I first left, I didn't have no tenant in my house yet. But when I came back, I put a tenant in my house because I knew I was going to hit the road, and I knew I was going to need cash flow. I knew I was going to need something, and my home was my asset. So I ended up putting a tenant in my house. So I didn't really start actually settling down and like actually, even being open to meeting people until 2024. Because when you on the road, you can't trust nobody because you don't know nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just call people your friends, and you can't just be like dealing with these niggas like, I don't know these people. I gotta do my background checks, like, and I wasn't mentally in that state to even care enough to be dealing with people like that, because I genuinely didn't trust nobody. Anybody who from Detroit, you know what Detroit PTSD is like. You come from a place where you always like, it's always something going on. You can't go to this gas station. Like, it's, you build up a wall to where you just don't trust people easily. So it wasn't easy for me to just really genuinely meet people. And then another thing about it is, the men in the Midwest are a lot different, 100% different than the guys in the South. The men in the Midwest are more leaders, more assertive, more like, they gonna let you know that you theirs, and that's just what it is. Like, in the South, men are like timid, and like they not really providers like that, and like it's complete different. So it's easy for me to look over them because they not nothing like what I'm used to. It's so easy for me to be abstinent out here. It's so easy for me to look over them because they're not really stepping on nothing for real. Like in the Midwest, Chicago, Detroit, stuff like that, they are completely different. For one, they get into that bag. They not faking. It's not no acting like I'm getting money. They really getting money. That's first of all. Second of all, they just move different. Like, get dressed, I'm finna come pick you up. Like, you know that you this man woman, like, he not about to play about you. Like, you ain't gotta ask, you ain't gotta question it, you ain't gotta wonder, you ain't gotta read no minds, you ain't gotta do no hooked on phonics. It's not like that. Like, Detroit men, they are leaders, bro. They have a vision, and they just going for what it is. Chicago, how about Chicago men? They I'm from Detroit, but Chicago men are even better than Detroit men. Let's just be honest. We just gonna be 100% honest. Chicago men are different. They different. But anyways, in the Midwest, it's just a whole different type of dating scene. And so when I came out here, it wasn't like it was just stuff that was catching my eye, or like something I just had to have. It was not giving that. It's still not giving that. Like, I literally go make my money and I come back home. I genuinely don't deal with nobody right now. And it's okay, because I have a standard, and I'm just used to certain things, and I'm not gonna settle for nothing. I'm not gonna settle for nothing less. I'm not going to. Down here in the South, for one, they do too much in needing women to do stuff for them. Like, just for instance, in the South, the women is the ones who got the houses. In the North, like in the Midwest, men have their own places. Like, I'm finna get dressed and go over his house. You feel me? Like, that's just a prime example. Like, I'm going to my man house. Like, in the South, the women got the houses. The men don't really have, like, it's do not get me wrong. There are actual grown men that are doing their thing out here, but I choose to they are more, the ones that I know that's doing stuff, they are more of my business partners. Like, in Atlanta, it's a lot of black entrepreneurship. It's money everywhere. It's young Mecca. It's black Mecca. But like, in Florida, I didn't really know where to find business at. So what I started doing is I started going to entrepreneur centers. I started going to business networking events that I would see online and stuff like that. So a lot of people that I surround myself with and that I'm intentional about allowing to be in my life, they are my business partners. They are other insurance agents, other real estate agents, people who own businesses. These are my business partners. Like, I rather get money with you. I don't make everything personal. Let's get some money. You feel me? Like, I really love that, because my goal is like to be able to feed generations and generations of people. So my first thought process is, how can we build something? When it comes to personal life, dating, he gonna have to really step down on me like that and let me know that that's how he feel about me, because that's not where my mind ultimately going. It's like, do you love God? Like, do what you do for a living? Those are my two first questions. Do you serve the same God that I serve, first of all? Because there's a lot of people out here in the South who serve a lot of different gods, and I don't get on with that. So that's gonna be my first question. My second question is gonna be, what do you do for a living? You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be, ooh, he look fine, like, ooh, like, yeah, it's not giving that. It's not giving that. It's very rare. Like, very rare. Let's do some content. Like, that's gonna be the first thought in my head. Now, if he try to make a pass at me or say something flirty or something like that, then it might click that, okay, he's open to the idea. But even then, he has to really step down on me for real. Like, you have to do something like, I don't know, very strict program. Like, what? I have a very strict program. But again, 2024, once I actually started to like slow my pace down and I just wasn't road running, I ended up bumping into somebody. And we dated from April, May, June, July, August, September, October. We dated for 8 months. We separated December, January, February, March, April, May, June. We separated for 7 months. And then he came back around. We dated for July, August, September, October. We dated for 6 more months, and then I just cut it off, because if you spin a block and it's still not working, that tells us both something. And one of us have to be strong enough to just let it go and realize that we're not compatible. Instead of just constantly holding on to something and neither one of us is like, we're not compatible. I don't believe, honestly, I don't believe that either of us, like, I can't just say that he was a bad person. There were some good qualities there, but I just don't think we were compatible. I think that he was more used to women who put him on a pedestal. He was more used to women who treated him like the prize, and I know who I am. So it was like, nah, you got to be a man around me. Like, I only date provider men. You gonna come over here and be a man, and you gonna take good care of me. You gonna be a leader. You feel me? Like, so we had just two totally different perspectives, you know what I'm saying? And at the same time, I always said from jump that I didn't want to date nobody unless I was going to be seeing, like, unless it was going to be like dating to marry. And also, I don't date nobody that's not a provider. You feel me? And he was, he did a lot for me. Providing was not the problem. Providing was not the problem. It was more of goals and like um expectations and like thought processing, and just I just feel like we wasn't compatible. So instead of you just trying and trying and trying and doing all this stuff, I can see that I'm genuinely not happy, and it's a whole lot of more things I'm gonna have to teach you in order for me to be happy, and I'm just not willing to waste my young years, you know, teaching you all these things. I would prefer for somebody to have some of the things that I want already mastered. You feel me? Like that. Because the person was open to putting forth the effort to be what I needed him to be, but I genuinely don't. I did not want to use my young years teaching a man certain things, especially being that I'm in my early 30s and you in your early 40s. We 10 years plus apart, and I don't want to waste my youth. You had your young time. You had your years. You had your young time, and you lived your life, and your life was whatever you made it to be. But I choose for my youth to be vibrant and happy and soft life, and like, if I date anybody, I want him to already have mastered some of the things that I need in a man. I don't want to have to bring you up to my speed and teach you these things. Like, you got to already come with some of it. Do I expect people to be perfect? No, I don't. But you have to already have mastered at least some of the things that I need without me having to tell you. Because otherwise, I'm being your teacher, I'm being your counselor, I'm being your therapist, I'm being your business consultant. Like, I'm doing all of the things. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that type of baggage. I don't want that type of burden on me. My man's supposed to make my shoulders lighter, not heavier. You feel me? So, and again, it wasn't, somebody is gonna have them a good person, but it's gonna have to be that they compatible. We just were not compatible. That's how I feel about it. It's not to put down nobody, say nobody wasn't this or wasn't that, because no, he was better than, I would say, 50% of men out here. He had some good qualities. But I'm not just anybody. I'm really her for real. And it's gonna take him to really come and stand next to me, and just like, we compatible, and like, yeah, we are forced together. Let me see. Weird question. This nigga stupid talking about I've been dating my girl for 6 months. I'm tired already. Y'all irritating. He's talking about we didn't believe the troll anyway. Y'all got so many comments. I'm just running my mouth. He talking about we didn't believe the troll anyway. And don't. Not them making another page and coming back and saying the same thing. You gotta be kidding me. That's how you know this is a crazy person. They went from talking about their ex to talking about Trump. This is a joke. Florida do not got the best vibes. Florida cool for certain things, but best vibes regarding what though? Cause yeah, no. Yeah, I can sing. Why you say that? I don't mess with no felons. I do not mess with felons. You funny? I don't mess with no felons, baby. I be in the business world. Mm-mm. Dog, you stupid. Talking about the Filipinos only need you to make about 1,000 a month. I don't know what Filipinos you finding, because I'm black and Filipino. That's so funny you call that. Y'all funny as heck. Y'all are super funny, bruh. Super freaking funny. I love y'all so much because y'all be cracking me up. But yeah, God is good. I just pray like y'all get to a point where like we stop caring what other people think about us. Like it took me a little minute. I needed to close this blind real quick. Hold up. Oh. Like it took me a while to get to where I am now. Just like talking about it's the nose. Yeah. I'm mixed. I got West African roots, but I got roots from the Philippines and Midland. They can all sing. um, y'all, you was born in Portland? Nice. You see what I'm saying? Like we might have been born other places, but our bloodline is, you know. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, I just want everybody in my channel, cause y'all know I love my people. We need to like be more grounded and secure in ourselves, and like not allow the way people think about you or people expectations to shape how you feel about yourself. Like when you wake up in the morning, just do what make you happy, but also consider God's plan for your life and see yourself as the ultimate version. Like whatever you see yourself doing or whatever it is that you want to be, acknowledge yourself as that today. Don't say I'm finna almost in a minute, like none of that. I missed that comment. What does it say? Looking for somebody to go with is crazy. What is go with? Is that supposed to mean a relationship? What is go with? Like what? We go together. Like what? No, because I feel like a lot of people are hindered because of what other people think about them. Like some people, they not reaching their full potential because they got parents who don't believe in what they doing. Some people ain't reaching their full potential because they going to a church where people always talking about, oh, Christians don't do this, Christians don't do that. When them is the evilest people. They the wrong people to listen to about when it comes to what Christians supposed to be doing. Because first of all, Christians ain't supposed to be gossiping about people. And Christians ain't supposed to be pointing fingers and condemning folks. So how about we start there? But anyways, some people are not reaching their full potential because they used to struggle with something and everybody saw them when they was down, but now people don't want to support them because they remember who they used to be. So that's still like you allow how other people think about you to control the way you think about yourself, because ultimately you're supposed to think about yourself as the best version of yourself, and you're supposed to Honor that version of yourself. And you're supposed to walk in that every day, no matter what other people think about you, how they feel about you, how they feel that you don't deserve this new life, this new era, these new blessings. You don't deserve to be loved by somebody. You don't deserve a wealth miracle. Like whatever the case is, it don't matter what other people think about you. See yourself as the best version of yourself and honor that person. Honor that version of yourself every single day, and I can guarantee you, you will become exactly what you is who you thought you was. Period. Because it's the ultimate version is gonna come from habit. Every day you're gonna wake up, and you're gonna pray over yourself. Why? Because the best version of yourself, you care about your spiritual growth. You care about your protection before you go out in this world. Because if we're talking about the best version of yourself, you're supposed to care about these things. You're supposed to care whether you're protected or not. You're supposed to care about your spiritual growth and your spiritual ranking and all that, because we talking about the best version of you. Am I right or am I right? So then you're going to get into, if you do any type of fitness before you get into your daily routine, because why? You love yourself. You care about your health. You care about your appearance. You care about your fitness. You know what I'm saying? You love yourself. Your body is your temple. And then you're going to go to whatever makes you feel good and free and happy. You're going to turn on your music. You're going to turn on your nature sounds. You're going to turn on whatever that calms your body. You probably going to go to your kitchen and make you some tea or whatever you like to make, or you might start your regimen. You're going to brush your teeth. Why? Because you care about your hygiene. You want to be the best version of yourself. You're going to take your time when you do your skincare routine. Why? Because you care about yourself. You feel me? Like, how about we normalize not rushing to make it to all of these things in life that we have to do anyway? Let's be patient with ourselves. Get up early enough so you can walk around and stand in front of the closet for 10 minutes to find out what you want to wear, instead of having to just rush and throw on anything because you finna be late. Like, one thing I've learned is when I'm patient with myself, when I give myself grace, like when I'm just walking around and like I put my skincare stuff on, I let it sit while I'm making my tea, and then I have a seat, and then I turn on my news for a second and take a look at it, and then I go upstairs and I pick out my clothes before I get in the shower, and then I take my time to brush my hair. Like, when I have grace and take time for myself, I love that for me, bro. I love that for me. What book am I reading currently? 48 Laws of Power. It's on the table over there. I'm currently reading 48 Laws of Power. But like I would say, let's treat ourselves better, gang. Like, what? You really her. You really him. Yeah, when I rush, man, I used to be leaving stuff, locking keys in the house. Like, man, what? So I don't like that for me. The whole rush thing, I don't like it. But aside from, forgetting and losing stuff, when you be patient and take care of yourself, you're gonna start to see just truly what self-love is. And it's not about all of the stuff you do on the external. Self-love is about how you show up for yourself, how you cater to yourself, how you listen to your thoughts, how you look in the mirror and tell you that you look nice today. Like, how you feel when you leave out. You took enough time to not only wash your butt and put on deodorant, but to spray on your favorite perfume, put on your favorite anointed oil. You feel me? Put on your lotion your body so you don't be ashy. Like, this is self-love. 48 Laws of Power is I feel like it's a book of manipulation, to be honest. I can feel you on that. But there is some so I think it's important to understand light and darkness. You don't have to dabble in no darkness, and you don't have to become dark, but to understand certain things is how you become proactive. And when I read that book, I realized that my heart was way too good and that I had to set boundaries because there's people out here that think the way them people think in that book. I had no idea some of the things that people like. Some of them rules I already knew because God imparted wisdom into me. But some of that stuff I had no idea that people were this deceptive. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that is a book of manipulation and deception. But it also helps you become aware of all angles. If you don't understand certain things, you don't know how to prepare. You don't know how to intercede. You don't know how to protect yourself. You don't know what boundaries that need to be set. You don't know how to eyeball work. Like, you're supposed to be able to identify when deception is in the room. You're supposed to be able to identify when a tactic is being played out. Like, the very fact that people will play victim and play um do false acts of kindness just to disarm your guards and stuff like that. Like, these are things that you have to know, which you're gonna learn anyway, just from experience. I feel like if you're in certain situations, but I just feel like the book is nice, um, because you always want to be open to multiple perspectives, not just one. Never want to be stuck on just one way of thinking. Let me see what these comments are saying. Love, hey, listen, the Bible is the scripture. As a matter of fact, the Bible is good, but hearing the voice of God is even better, because sometimes God will tell you to do something that others would expect. Others would, like, how would I say it? Not expect you not to do, but others would think that, I don't know. God's thoughts are not our thoughts. Like, he's so far, like, people will be thinking you should be doing one thing or being expecting you to operate a certain way, and God could literally completely break protocol. Trying to figure it out takes time away from focusing on what's right by reading that you're attracting them type of people. That is not true. That is not true at all. I don't attract none of them people. By reading that, I understand. Like, I'm awakened to how not be devoured by vultures, because they out here. But it's just a book. Don't overthink it. Just relax. Just chill, twin. Just chill. Just chill. Stop overthinking stuff. My dad is awesome, so I wonder who you talking about. Y'all not making no sense now. Now you can't read a book because you're attracting stuff. Y'all not making no sense. Knowledge is power. Y'all not making no sense. You just have to have a true, full understanding. This is why a lot of so-called Christians are facing things in their life and they don't understand why. That's because y'all too naive to the dark side. Way too naive to the dark side. Like, half Christians don't even know how to pray warfare prayers. Whole time the kingdom of darkness stay up and work overtime through all of the wee hours just to program bad news into your day. But Christians just don't. They are so washed by this traditional crap, and nobody's actually teaching people how to engage in warfare, and like how to renounce, and like how to actually engage in warfare. Let's say that again. And they just don't understand why stuff is happening, and that's because they are too naive to the full circle. You can't just always see things one way. Well, the truth says that wisdom and knowledge will fill our rooms with riches. God wants us to have knowledge. My people perish because lack of what? Come on now, y'all talking to somebody who really lived this word for real. If the Bible say that we perish because lack of knowledge, that means what? Get more of it. If God told us that wisdom and knowledge will fill our rooms with riches, that means what? Get more of it. If God told Solomon he can have anything in the world and all he asked for was for more wisdom and knowledge to govern his people, and God gave him everything, let's make this all make sense. Let's make this all make sense. There's nothing wrong with educating yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. Do you give it power? No, you don't. You don't feed it power. You got to learn how to really operate in the spirit. You don't feed it power. You don't fear it. None of that. You just educate yourself. So you're never blindsided. The moment you stop wanting to learn is the moment you is in some trouble. Never stop wanting to learn. Never stop opening your mind to knowledge and understanding. Alright, y'all gotta go get my shorty from work. My baby finna get off work in about 20 minutes, and it actually take me 20 minutes to get to her job. So I love y'all. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that post notification bell, and I will see you guys